everyone, I'm going to take you on a video tour of my house all decked out for Christmas. So to start out with, when you come to my front door, this is my Christmas winter wreath. I actually leave it up through most of the winter. Well, at least through January. And it's store-bought and not what I made. But I don't even remember where I got it. Probably TJ Maxx, that's where I get almost everything. But it's just got some Christmas balls. Some little like icicle sticks and stuff, but it's pretty. I like it. Anyway, come on in. This is my home. When you first walk in the door, you see my mantle, which I have shared earlier, and I'm very excited to have it this year because we actually have a place to hang our stockings. These stockings I bought at Target several years ago, and I hand embroidered. I added the names to them, and I just freehanded them actually. But those are our stockings. Of course, that's my glitter wreath and all my Christmas cards and my yarn trees. And this is my little house advent calendar where you just open the little doors and put little goodies inside. And then over here we have my banister, which I just wrapped in some faux garland, Christmas lights, and then just did some ribbon. I kept it pretty simple this year. I have in years past covered them in the ornaments and stuff, but I have a 2-year-old in the house, so we keeping it kind of a little bit more simple. Not that you can call my Christmas decor simple, but anyway. And then over here I've got some of the Christmas toys out that we have, and that's a framed Christmas card from a couple years ago. And this right here is one of my kids' favorite decorations that I put out every Christmas, is the little snowman Jack in the Box. Then if you come in here, this is my family room. Up above the TV armoire we have my all-season blocks, and I was able to write A Son Is Born using those. And put those up there with my little nativity. And of course, there's the main focal, the Christmas tree. And it's sitting in, of course, our bay window. We got a lot of snow this year, and my husband didn't want to braid the roof, so we do not have Christmas lights on the outside of our house this year. But it's nice being able to see the tree through the window when you drive up. Angel, I particularly love her. And then this little garland I got several years ago, and I've always loved the way it looks. These giant snowflake ornaments, these silver snowflakes, I actually picked those up at a party supply store this year. They're my only new addition to the tree. Other than our every year we do a photo ornament that we add to the tree of the kids, so that it's really fun looking back every year and seeing how they've grown from Christmas to Christmas. Right here, this was my son's that he picked out this year. And then that's my daughter's for this year. And then of course we do have some specialty ornaments, like first year in our new home, and there's a baby's first Christmas around here. I also really love these little sleigh bells. They don't ring. They're just little decorations, but my son will take them and ring them next to his ear and say, I believe, just like off of Polar Express. So we thought that was pretty funny this year. I also like to cluster my balls. When I put my ornament balls on, I always do them in little clusters. I just think that's kind of, I don't know, fun and different. And then over here, I've got my Rejoice pillow I've made. I think you guys you'll see more about that tomorrow, I believe. Over here in my dining room, my centerpiece, every year or every season I just pretty much take the same bowl and candles and just make it fitting for that season. So I added all these pine cones. Some of them are just like the plain cinnamon that smell good, and then some of them I found that have like the glitter and the snow like painted on them. Kind of pretty. And of course I tied the ribbon around the candles, and then I added this holly garland at the bottom. And then for the chandelier itself, I put a little bit of faux garland around that, and then added just the ribbon. And then I tied these little bows to each of the lights, which I thought was pretty cute. And then of course over here is where I have my stars hanging. So that's how the dining room looks. And over here is my china hutch that I love so much. And I didn't really add anything to Christmasify it, other than I added these little Noel Love and Joy candle holders up here. And of course my angel stays all year round, but it does kind of work for Christmas, of course. And then in my kitchen, pretty simple in here, other than just, you know, Christmas monogram towel and my present cookie jar, which I think is one of the most adorable things I've seen. Not quite. There's one of my Rugrats in her Halloween pajamas, 'cause that's how we roll. The other thing I've added for Christmas is in each of my kids' rooms. This year we got them their own little mini trees to go on their dressers. This is my son's room. And of course my daughter has one too. And I was hoping to do salt dough ornaments with them and let them paint them this year. But it hasn't happened, and at this point probably won't. But there's always next year. And they've enjoyed having them in their rooms, and they make great little night lights. That's it. This is my home, all decked out for Christmas. And we're loving it. I will admit, one of the things I love about Christmas is when it's all decorated, it feels so warm and cozy, but then once it's over and you put everything away, it feels so spacious and clean afterwards. And so it's always kind of fun to see that transformation. Oh, and I forgot, I always have my little holly ball that I hang right here and try to, mistletoe I should say, try to catch my husband under it. Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed.